Hello you beautiful people, today we are doing another episode of Ask Reddit. People who worked for scam call centers, did you know? And if you did, and state why. If you don't know, sometimes people who are hearing impaired have these special phones that can caption any call that come through. I used to be a captioning agent there and I was captioning a scam call. Now at that company we have to caption every single call, no matter the context, no exceptions. It was some Middle Eastern sounding guy pretending to call the police to frighten this elderly woman into giving him money. The woman was on the verge of crying but the bastard would not let up. I was not having it. It's totally against regulations, but I told the lady it's a scam and just stopped captioning in the middle of the call until the dude hung up. These scammers. You know, I didn't know that hearing impaired people can get phones like this. This is amazing, by the way. Hopefully you didn't get into trouble by doing that, because you know there should be some policy at the company that you are actually allowed to, you know, let the woman on the other side know that there's something sketchy going on. I think you should be able to do that. Oh, here it goes. My aunt works for a similar place, but they have the right to stop it if they know it to be a scam. They also stop it if someone threatens the person on the call. Like, see, this is better. The captionist should have a right to do that. This sounds like when I worked at the bank and a relay call suddenly became a popular way to scam bank employees into giving out customer informations or transfer money between accounts. What are relay calls? What the hell, I never heard of that before. People were able to call in regularly, and if they verified like 3 pieces of information, we'd perform a withdrawal from their account and deposit into another at their request. What? Because we couldn't hear the customer's voice through the call, but they knew the answer to the verification question, employees would make the transfer not realizing it's a scam. Wow! Once the local branch figured it out, because people started talking about getting these weird calls, they sent out memos telling people not to accept relay calls. But at last, one woman I worked with got written up for transferring 3K to a scammer based on one of these calls, and someone in the neighborhood branch got fired. I wish that person working for the relay service had done what you did. I never knew this was a thing. I never knew this existed once, you know, you just can make a call to the bank and like verify three pieces of information and they would transfer the money. That's absurd, like that's crazy. Why go through all that trouble? Do the bank employees know the voices of the account holders? Why don't the scammers just use their normal voice? Probably because, I would say because they're recording the call. Something about relay calls threw off the bank employees because it wasn't something a lot of us knew existed until we got a call. Thank God this is not a thing anymore. Let's hear this one. You're desperate for a job. They call you and it seems legit enough. You go through the training and it's fun. The people in the training class are pretty cool, the managers make you feel special, you think you might actually like this. Then it happens, you get on the phone. First real day of work, and after 5th person hangs up, you realize you're one of those people. How did I not see this before? But your managers are behind you, cheering you on, telling you not to lose steam, offering free lunches. You got conflicted, you know it's wrong? I worked there 2 days, the 3rd day I come to the work, clocked in, looked around and just got up and left. And there's another guy, I went through the 6 weeks training and left after. I caught on pretty quickly that they were bad guys and I was going to be asked to do some dubious shit regularly. So I milked the paid training and quit the day I was supposed to finally get on the phone. Now this is, yeah, look, I was just about to say this. This is what everyone should do. Take the paid training and quit before scamming anyone. Technically, you just scammed the scammers. Which isn't that bad, right? Now see, this one is just sick. I worked for a call center for about a month that bugged people to donate to charities with similar names to the actual charities, but less than 1% of pledged would actually go towards a charity. When I found this out, I felt anxious about it and left, basically ghosting on it. No manager or employee of any kind even so much as called once when I missed my next shift. I just stopped showing up and had never heard from them ever again. A few weeks later I got a call to my landline that I didn't give out, asking if I wanted to come to work. The exact same company. In my head I was like, do you guys even remember that I literally did work there and then I just stopped showing up? Oh, okay then. How do people that make these companies, how do they live with themselves? I don't understand that. Worked at a place once when I was 19 or so that did public radio pledge renewals. Turned out the boss wasn't actually giving the money to anyone, just kept it. Bunch of suits and uniforms showed up and arrested him, shut the company down in the middle of the workday. No idea if he was ever convicted or what might have happened. Probably jail. That sounds like a serious fraud. I'd say so. Oh, definitely fraud, probably federal since we were calling all over the country. I didn't follow the case, so I can't say for sure what happened though. Jail at the very last, but more likely very long prison sentence. Definitely federal. Crossing state lines is a pretty big multiplier. I'm not from United States, so I don't know how this works, but it sounds very serious. Okay, so this is it for today's episode. Make sure you subscribe and tune in the next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.